Ada stopped coming out during the day. She would only go to the farm at night to get what they needed. If anyone knocked at their door during the day, she would quickly hide. She lived in silence and fear. In a small peaceful village, there lived a very beautiful young girl named Ada. Her beauty was the kind that made people turn twice. But beyond her fine face, Ada was also respectful, gentle, and kind to everyone. The villagers loved her deeply. Mothers would point at her and say, "Look at Ada, beautiful yet humble. Learn from her." Elders always used her as an example for their daughters, and everyone believed Ada was the perfect girl. But one day, something happened that changed everything. Ada got pregnant, and she wasn't married. The day she found out, she couldn't stop crying. She felt like she had failed everyone. The same elders who used to praise her would now point fingers. The shame was too heavy for her to carry. She told only two people, her mother and her elder sister. To hide her growing belly, Ada stopped coming out during the day. She would only go to the farm at night to get what they needed. If anyone knocked at their door during the day, she would quickly hide. She lived in silence and fear. She missed laughing with her friends, going to the stream, and greeting the elders on the road. But she kept hiding until the day her baby came. The pain of childbirth was strong, but the moment Ada looked at her baby girl, her heart melted. The baby was so beautiful. Fair skin, soft hair, small fingers. Ada smiled through her tears. All the shame, all the regret vanished in that moment. She whispered to her baby, "You are not a disgrace, you are my blessing. I won't hide again because of you." That night, Ada slept peacefully for the first time in a long while, holding her child close. But when she woke up the next morning, her fingers were empty. Her baby was gone. The wrapper she used to cover the baby was still there, but the baby was nowhere to be found. As Ada cried and searched for her missing baby, her heart broke more each day. The once joyful girl who lit up the village now sat quietly in her mother's hut, staring at the door, hoping someone would bring her child back. The shame, pain, and confusion became too heavy for her. But what Ada didn't know was that the person who took her baby wasn't a stranger. It was her elder sister, Nena. That night, just after Ada gave birth and fell into a deep sleep from exhaustion, Nena had quietly wrapped the baby and carried her away. Her eyes were filled with tears, not because of guilty, but because she believed she was doing something good for Ada. From the day Ada discovered she was pregnant, she had hidden indoors, never stepping out during the day. The father of the baby had denied her and disappeared, and Ada carried that shame alone. Nena had watched her little sister suffer silently for months, hiding from villagers, crying in the dark, and living in fear of being judged. Nena loved her sister deeply, and she wanted her to be free again, to smile, to walk boldly like before. And at the same time, Nena had been married for years without a child of her own. She had prayed, cried, and waited, but no child came. So that night, when the baby was born, she felt it was a sign, a gift, and an opportunity to give Ada her freedom again and finally hold the child in her arms. But she never told Ada. She didn't know that Ada had made up her mind that night to stop hiding. When Ada looked at her baby girl, her heart had changed. She had decided she would no longer let shame rule her life. She had chosen to face the world with her child, even without a husband. So when she woke up and her baby was gone, her world collapsed. Weeks later, Ada overheard her mother and a neighbor talking quietly near the backyard. They were discussing how Nena's new baby looked exactly like Ada. Her heart skipped. She ran to her mother, tears in her eyes. "Mama, where is my baby?" she asked, her voice trembling. Her mother froze. Then she sighed deeply and said, My daughter, it was Nena, your sister. She took the baby. She wanted you to be free. She wanted to give you peace. At first, Ada didn't believe it, but when she rushed to Nena's house, she saw her sister holding the baby lovingly, rocking her gently, singing lullabies with wild smile on her face. The kind of smile Nena hadn't worn in years. Ada's eyes filled with tears. She stood quietly for a while. She didn't shout, she didn't fight, she just watched. And in that moment, something shifted in her heart. She realized her sister wasn't being wicked. She was only trying to help in her own broken way. And she also saw how much love her sister had for the baby, how carefully she held her, how her face glowed with joy. Ada walked up to her sister, placed a hand on her shoulder, and said softly, "You can keep her." Nena froze. "Ada, she's yours now," Ada said. "Maybe I wasn't meant to raise her. Maybe God gave her to us both. Me to bring her into the world, you to raise her with love." From that day, Ada didn't take the baby back. She visited often, every week. She played with her, carried her, and sang to her. The villagers never knew the full story. All they saw was love, a shared love between two sisters and a child who brought healing to both. And Ada, she started walking boldly again because she no longer saw herself as a disgrace. She saw herself as a blessing.